Welcome to Book to Blueprint, where powerful books become practical blueprints for real life. You do not need more information, you need execution. This is Book to Blueprint. Today, we are diving deep into Allison Shapira's Speak with Impact. We're not just going to talk about it, we're building the implementation plan. And look, this isn't just some theory about giving a good speech. What we're laying out here is a practical, step by step roadmap. The goal? To make your voice a real tool for readership and, genuine influence. Okay, so here's how we're going to break it all down. This is our 6-part blueprint. We're going to cover everything from the big picture why all the way down to the nitty gritty how, so you can literally start putting this stuff to work like today. All right, first things first. Let's get super clear about the end game. What's the core outcome? What does success actually look and feel like when you use this blueprint? So the real tangible result here, it's about being able to walk into any room and totally command it. And we're not talking about being loud or aggressive. We're talking about influencing people, getting them on board, and turning your words into actual measurable results. That's the goal. Okay, so what's the big idea that makes all of this work? We need to get this foundational concept out because it's a total mindset shift. Here it is. The central idea is to completely reframe how you think about speaking. Every single time you open your mouth, whether it's a huge presentation or just a quick update in the team meeting, see it as an act of leadership. You're not just performing for people, you're leading them. Now, to put a big idea like that into practice, you need, well, an operating system. Think of these as the core principles, the rules of the road that are going to guide everything you do. And this right here is a game changer. It's about ditching that old, frankly terrifying mindset. Forget about being a perfect, flawless performer. That's not the goal. The new mindset is that this is a skill you can learn. It's a conversation. And most importantly, it's about being authentic, being you. So here they are, your new rules of engagement. When you focus on the message and on truly connecting with the people in front of you, you know what happens? A lot of that fear, that self-consciousness, it just kind of fades into the background. It's a powerful switch. All right, now we get to the real meat and potatoes, the core of the blueprint. Let's look at how all this turns into a clear, repeatable process that you can use in any situation. And here it is, your 5-step plan. This is how you take something that feels huge and maybe a little scary, like a big presentation, and break it down into a totally manageable sequence. Just follow these steps in this order every single time. Step 1 is all about strategy. And listen, before you even think about opening PowerPoint or writing a single sentence, you have to stop and answer these 3 questions. Seriously, who am I talking to? What do I want to happen as a result? And why am I the one to deliver this message? This foundation is absolutely everything. Okay, on to step 2, structure. How do you make your message actually stick in people's minds? You use this formula, success. Think of these 6 things: simplicity, unexpectedness, concreteness, credibility, emotions, and stories as your toolkit for building an idea that's not just easy to understand, but truly memorable. Next up, we have steps 3 and 4, and they go hand in hand: practice and delivery. Now, the key thing to get here is that practice isn't just running through the lines in your head. No way. It's about actively refining your entire delivery, your eye contact, your hand gestures, your voice, so that your body language actually amplifies your words instead of undermining them. And the last step, step 5, is ritual. You need to develop a consistent, non-negotiable pre-speech ritual. It can be super simple, just a 5-minute thing, but this little routine is designed to calm your nerves and shift your brain from anxiety mode into confident, focused mode right before you have to speak. Okay, so a 5-step plan is awesome for a specific speech, but real mastery, that comes from making these things habits. We need to turn these actions into consistent, recurring behaviors that just become second nature. So how do you do that? You track it. Use a simple checklist like this to make your progress tangible. Either focus on building 4 key habits: practicing thinking on your feet, impromptu stuff, actively watching and learning from other speakers, using that pre-meeting ritual every single time, and then this is a big one: having the courage to ask for feedback. All right, you've got the system. Now let's do some troubleshooting, because there are a few common and sometimes really subtle mistakes that can completely undermine all your hard work. So, have you ever caught yourself doing this? One of the most common mistakes is a little thing called uptalk. It's where your statements, well, they accidentally come out sounding like questions. You hear that? That little lift at the end of the sentence, the solution to your problem? It sounds like you're asking for approval. That one little vocal habit can suck all the conviction and authority right out of your most powerful points. And finally, here's a super practical checklist of things to actively avoid. Remember, protecting your voice and your mindset, that's just as crucial as practicing your content. So, as we wrap all this up, I want you to remember the ultimate goal here. This is so much bigger than just giving a good presentation. Your voice is one of the most powerful tools you have to build trust, to create real connection, and to make a positive impact. So, there you have it. This is your planner, your toolkit, your blueprint for action. You've got the whole system laid out for you. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it? If you have a book in mind that should be added to our list, comment below. If this blueprint helped you, subscribe, like, and build with us. More blueprints are coming. Stay intentional, stay consistent. We are doing this one book at a time. And remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So share this with them and grow together. Real progress becomes stronger when it is shared. Build your life one blueprint at a time. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you do.